Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. Last episode we were getting this field drilled with beans and just need to first of all finish that off today. So we'll get the drill switched on, we'll finish off this drilling. Once the drilling's done we will need to get it rolled as well and also fertilised. Actually no, I think beans don't need fertiliser, do they? So I think we should be okay for that. I will double check, but I don't think that they'll need it, but we will need to roll it. So yeah, once I've finished the drilling, we'll get on with the rolling. So yeah, I'll continue with this as my time lapse. That's the drilling done. That didn't take too long. That was only a quick job because we'd virtually done the whole field anyway. Last episode it was only just that last little bit at the top to finish off. So that's good. Now we'll move on to the rolling. I'll just pick the rolls up which are in here and we'll head back to the field and get that rolled. Before I start the rolling I will just double check the field to make sure it doesn't need any more fertiliser. I don't think it will do because I'm pretty sure field beans don't need fertiliser, but I will just double check, like I said, to make sure. The cows unfortunately have stopped producing the milk again. It's obviously springtime that they do that. I think it's previously in March and June-ish, I want to say, that they stop the milk production, which is a bit of a shame really, because that means we're not going to have much of an income, apart from we've got some peas I think it is to sell. But not much else, so we're not going to have much income. Oh, we've got the duck eggs to sell as well, so that's a little bit of extra, but not a significant amount. So we might be a bit short on the money for a bit. Okay, so here we go. pH and nitrogen are both perfect, so that's brilliant. So they don't need anything else apart from rolling, and they will need herbicide once the germination's happened, which will be in April. But for now, yeah, we'll just continue then with the rolling and get this field all rolled. Right, so there we go. The rolling's all done, and that's the field finished, apart from some herbicide it'll need next month. And this is how the cropping looks like for this year at the moment. So we've got one canola field, two linseed field, and this bean field. We've also got the usual grass field as well in the middle. It would be nice to buy some more land, but looking at the prices, we've got 43,000 at the moment, and the cheapest ones are at 90,000. They're all well over 100, most of them. So yeah, we're struggling a bit to buy any land nearby anyway. Maybe there's a small one, or even that tiny one, look, 53,800. So we need a bit more money in the bank really to be able to buy any more land. 120 looks like a decent size one. That's the cheapest one near me anyway, where the yard is. Looks like quite a cheap one. What's that at the moment? That's a grass field at the moment though, isn't it? That's this one here. So we could either buy that and use it as a grass field, or cultivate it up and drill it with a crop. I don't know how easy it is to get the combine to it though. Don't know whether we put a gateway into that field nearby. We can always take hedges and fences out though if we have to, but it's nice if there's a nice wide gateway. Oh, there's this one. It's not the best. It's a bit steep, that. I think we'd struggle to get the combine through there, certainly with the header on, or even towed behind it. So it might be more suitable as a grass field, that one, but it would be nice to have another field at some point, hopefully very soon. But yeah, we do need quite a bit more money. We can sell the silage. I've mentioned this before. We've got a lot of silage to sell or to use, but I'm thinking about possibly selling it. What we'll do though now is put some more silage bales into the mixer, the feed mixer. I think these ones should be done fermenting now. Yes, they are. Because yeah, we've got a lot of silage, and we could take some and sell them, but it's handy to have a supply of silage because this mixer does get through it quite quickly. So I don't want to get rid of it all, that's for sure. There's a bale in there. I think it's not going down. That should be okay. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get another load of TMR filled up in the trailer and tipped at the cow farm. Got loads of TMR in that. So yeah, we'll tip this in the cow trough, and then I'll probably get a load of wheat as well for the ducks while that mixer does its thing. We might be able to sell some eggs today as well. I think it probably is time to get some eggs sold. I think we've got at least 2 full pallets, possibly even 3 pallets now up there. So if the price is reasonable, we'll try and get some of them sold. Because I would like to make some money. We haven't really made lots of money recently. Well, we did buy the JCB Fastrac, which was quite expensive, but it'd be nice to be able to buy another field. That's what we're kind of setting up for now. Because the more fields we have, the more income we've got, basically. So yeah, that's the plan. It's just a case of which field to buy. I like these 3 fields all together, but you've got to buy them as a set. You can't just buy one of them. You've got to buy all 3. I think there's 3. So that's kind of something I'm thinking about. They're all fairly small, but we could, in that way, we could keep some as grass fields and maybe make a few into arable fields. Right, so we need to be on wheat or rye. Can't remember if we've run out of wheat. Ah, the beans. The field beans need to be sold in June. I think it is June. I think it's rye now. I think we've possibly used all the wheat. So we'll get that filled up. Up to the top, just I think 3,000 litres should be enough. So we'll take this to the ducks and then we'll have a look at the eggs. See how many we've got. See if we can get some sold maybe. But apart from that, we've got really not much more field work we can do on our own land, so we might look at doing contracts again. Possibly doing a hay contract or a silage contract. Or fertilizer contracts always pay well. Yeah, so we've got 2 full pallets now of eggs, plus a little bit extra. So maybe we'll get them sold today. if the price isn't too bad. There we go, almost perfect. Yep, so let's have a look at the price of eggs then. Well, that's not so good. It's currently March, and the price is about as low as it could possibly be. 2,500, it's even 2,400 is the best price we can get at the moment. That's about as bad as it's possible to be. That's very annoying, because it can go up to over 4,000, so that's not so good. Oh dear. So probably won't sell them today then. We could do, but then we're going to be losing out on pretty much half the value of what it should be. It is almost pretty much half of its maximum value. It'd be nice to get at least 3,000 for 1,000 litres. So yeah, maybe not then. It's annoying. I want to make some money, but yeah, not at that price. It's just not good enough really, and it's not even going to go up a lot. May's the next decent price increase, but it's still not going to be as high as it is in November. May and June seems like a good time to sell, because we've got the field beans. Best price for them is June, 4,000. Currently, 2,700. So it can increase a lot more from there. It's going up all the time now. So yeah, June's the month to make some money. Hopefully, a little bit of money anyway. So that leaves contracting, I suppose. One fertilizer contract and a cultivation contract. 39, where's that? Where's field 39? Hopefully not too far away. Okay, it's going from bad to worse. Field 39 is there. Complete, pretty much opposite side of the map to where we are. So we can go and do it, but it's going to take me a while to get there. And I'd rather not drive all that way. Looks like we've got to go all the way along here to this farm and then go down this track here. So it couldn't really be much further away. The only place it could be further from is this yard here, if we'd bought that one. So, yeah, it's quite a long way to go. So, not that tempted by that one really. Not for 1,300. If it had been a high value contract, it'd be different. But yeah, 1,300 is not really worth it, is it? So what I think we'll probably do then, just mix a bit more TMR for the cows, and then maybe move time on to the next day. See if we can get something more interesting to do that. So. Can we get rid of all of that now? Almost. We'll jump back to the telehandler then, put some more bales in the mixer, and do a bit more mixing, and then we'll move time on and see what the following day has in store for us. Okay, so there we go. That's quite a lot of TMR mixed for the cows now. That should keep them going for a bit. And there's a contract there. Oh, apparently we can't accept that one now. That's annoying. Oh, there's another one. 250. Where's that then? Yeah, that's not too bad. We can do that one. That's so weird. When I pressed accept and it just disappeared. I've had that before. That's very strange. Anyway, yeah, we've got one. Fertilising contract 250, so we'll head there. Drop this trailer off. Oh, bit of filling again. So I'll free up space in the mixer. And we'll drop the trailer. And could actually do it with the slurry tank and it's free. I do prefer using the slurry tank, although it does, I suppose we have to do a few trips. It's going to be a bit slower, quite a bit slower than using the sprayer, but work costs anything apart from time, so that's quite good. So let's head down to field 250 and we'll get that spread with fertilizer, or slurry in this case. Oh yeah, although this tractor's fast, it really doesn't like pulling a lot of weight, especially on a hill. Oh, we've got that field to weed as well, don't want to forget to do that. That one needs spraying with herbicide, and we just drilled earlier on, so we've got that to do as well. Depending on how long it takes, how big this, I didn't actually really look at how big the field was, we might do it with the sprayer. Oh, what am I stuck on now? There's nothing there. How can I be stuck? I think this tractor's got quite a low hitch. I think that's probably part of the problem. The stabiliser is really low. It's a slight change in the ground level, and it is getting stuck on that stabiliser. That's really annoying. This tractor just seems excessively low. Oh dear. No. Oh, I think we're over it. And in the hedge. There we go. Right. Oh no, we're not stuck again, are we? It's going to get hard work if we get stuck on every little dip in the road and bump. Oh dear. Right. So if nothing else goes wrong, we'll head down to the field, we'll get it spread, possibly change over to the sprayer and finish it off, depending on how long it takes with the spreader. Oh. Yeah, this is weird. This thing is really super low on the front. I don't know what's at fault. I think it's the tractor, really. I've used this spreader loads of times on other tractors and it's not been an issue. I think this tractor is just super low at the front or something, or at the back. The hitch on the tractor is super low. Yeah, it's every single little bump on the road, it's getting stuck. So that's not good. There's literally nothing, I'm not hitting anything, it's just the fact that it's so low. It's the front of the tank is in the floor. That stabilises the leg, I think. Because it's fully loaded as well, so it's quite low down. That's one thing that the farm simulator does definitely simulate. When there's weight in trailers, you can see the tyres are compacted. Didn't used to, that's a new thing in, I think it was either 22 or 19. Stuck again. There is nothing to get stuck on. Yeah, either I won't be using this tractor or I won't be using the spreader. It would be alright with another tractor. I didn't even think about this. I did notice it though, last time I used it on this tractor. I did notice it seemed to be getting stuck or sticking. But yeah, it's really annoying. Yeah, this is going to get painful. Is every single little change in gradient on the road, and it's just getting stuck. Anyway, I will continue, do my best to get at least one load spread with this, and then probably change over to the sprayer and finish it off with that. Yeah, I'll time-lapse the rest. that's the contract finished. I'm just going onto the menu and get paid for that. There we go, 2,500 for that one. It's a sewing contract, but we won't be doing that now. So as you saw there, I did swap tractors because there's definitely something not right about the JCB. The hitch seems to be too low or something. It's definitely the tractor at fault rather than the tanker, because this tractor's fine. A bit slow because it's quite heavy and this isn't a very powerful tractor, but it doesn't keep hitting the ground and bouncing like the other one was doing, which was a bit strange. But yeah, just don't use that tractor on this tanker. I think that's the solution to that. You might have seen as well, I did pick up, there was a couple of collectibles in there, in that yard. One behind the building and 2 in the yard. So I picked them up. So that's another little boost of finances, and we're now up to 47,500. So that's good. Slowly increasing. Once we get our eggs and field beans sold, we'll be hopefully over 100,000, and then we'll be able to hopefully afford a bit more land. But yeah, like I showed you earlier, the cheapest land is over 91,000 around where I am anyway on the farm. So yeah, it's still a bit of a long way off. But once we get that sold, we should be able to get something anyway. So I think what I'll do now, I'll just head back to the yard and probably finish the video there. Not a bad episode, but not the most productive time of year really. Early spring, so apart from drilling, there's not much you can really do on your own fields. But probably next episode we'll look at doing another baling contract, either silage or hay. So these seem to be quite good contracts, because you do get to keep quite a lot of the bales, it seems, sitting on this map anyway. So that's a nice bonus that you get doing those. And it's quite good in the fertilizer contracts as well, because it doesn't cost me anything. If I use the slurry out of this tanker, it's completely free, so there's no expense, which is nice. It's always nice to do a contract where it doesn't cost you anything. If you're using the bought fertilizer, it can be quite expensive though. So yeah, I'll see you back at the yard. So we're almost back at the yard now. I just noticed again this field needs overside doing, but we might do that next episode I think. Or we just put this tractor on the sprayer so that it reminds me next episode that we need to use it. Hopefully I don't forget. Yeah, that's another job that does need doing before we do anything else. I think I'll just park this up and get it filling up on the slurry pit here. I'll get it refilled with slurry. There we go. And then we jump across to this tractor. Hopefully it'll work with the sprayer, and put that on the sprayer ready for next time. Have a quick look at the hitch on this, see if it's low on the sprayer as well. No, that's fine. Now the problem is, I think it's that stand that comes down the tanker that's what's hitting the ground. This is okay, basically just don't use that tractor then on the tanker. That's the problem. This tractor must lift it up higher so it's not hitting the ground all the time. Anyway, yep, I think we'll leave it there. So thank you so much for watching today's episode. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in the next one.